Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Kansas Pats Talk Patriots podcast. It's Tuesday, November the 12th. The Patriots were off today, so there was no practice today or yesterday. So I am going to be coming to y'all tonight to do a quick recap of the game. Got a big W in the winning city against the Chicago Bears. We did win the game 19-3. I do have a guest on with me tonight, my boy DJ. Will come on. We're going to do a little recap of the game and whatnot. What's going on with you, bro?
What up, what up, what up?
What's up with you, man? Not much, man. Enjoying the W, man. I've slept so good the past couple of days because we came off a win, man. How you feel about the game? What's your early impressions of the game?
9 sacks. That was impressive. That's
man,
crazy.
Just like a sack. I don't know what you want to call it, man. Just a sack. They were just like you get one, everybody just get everybody the sacks. What it seemed like, man. I think Dietrich Wise had like 2. Jennings had a couple. Dale Pettis had one. Keon White, he finally showed back up. He had a sack. It was so bad. Even Brendan Schooler had a couple sacks. So it was just one of those games, man. I enjoyed it. During the week, I was like, okay, the Bears really need this game. We're kind of rebuilding, developing team. Right. It's more important to the Bears. But like I say, between Friday and Saturday, I was like, I think we got a chance to win this game. Yeah. I started getting a feeling, and then that's what turned out. We messed around and we won the game. Offensively, we scored. We did enough to win. Drake May had a touchdown. He did have a crazy turnover that I'm gonna get into in a minute, but he threw a touchdown at Jalen Pope wide open. It's good to get his confidence back in it. Most important, we got the running game going. My boy Mondre got going. Gibson got going. Hasty got going. But I think overall it was a good complimentary and a good. Everybody just contributed, I feel, in the win. It wasn't a pretty game. Their score wasn't pretty 19-3, but we got it done.
All right.
So like I just want to say, like, what other than the sacks or whatnot, what stood out from you about the game?
With our team, or it can be with their team.
The whole game.
I'd say the run game. I mean, you see what you can do on offense when you got a run game, make it easier for the quarterback. You know, you can get in play action and then getting like good gains on early first down, making it short. Like we was averaging like 4 or 5 yards a carry.
Yeah.
You start 1st and 10, you get the 2nd and 5, and then you can call any play you want.
Yeah, that's helped out. And then we noticed, like in the previous games and whatnot, we wasn't able to run the ball. It was a struggle. We was winning a little bit where we was moving the ball, but it's a lot more easy when you can run the ball and get in 2nd and 3rd, 2nd and 4th, 3rd and shorts. Because then when you get the 3rd down, that opens up your offensive playbook. You can do a lot of things. You don't have to be limited to just doing one thing. So I thought that was very good, man. There's a few of y'all in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button on YouTube. Give me the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're on Facebook, share the content, like the video. Twitter, IG, wherever you're at, make sure you share the content, like the video. But I like most important, I think the offensive line. A lot of people not talking. The offensive line played real good. There wasn't a lot, I think the first couple of drives there was some pressure, but after that, I feel like the offensive line kind of settled in. They finally settled in on one offensive line combo instead of doing all this crazy mess or whatnot. And it was good because I think they gelled and they actually got the run game going. Drake May was kept clean for the most part. I think he had like 1 sack, but other than that, it was a clean game.
Right.
And then I feel like from the offensive line, like Monte had about 70 yards, I believe. Gibson gave you another 30. Hasty ran pretty good. Hunter Henry was a quiet, but he made a clutch catch later on in the game. Austin Hooper on the radar, he played pretty good. It was a good collective team effort. I'm glad we went there and got that win, man. What did you see from Chicago's standpoint?
Man, I thought they was gonna come in and like another get right game for them.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what to say about them. I thought Caleb was gonna shred our defense, but
I didn't think he well. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say I didn't think that. I think with the weapons they had with DJ Moore and Cole Komet,
yeah.
Swill, Keenan Allen, who I miss Roma Dunze. They got some guys over there. I thought, but I forgot the offensive line was bad. Coming into the game, the offensive line was bad. And then during the game, they lost a guard or something like that. They start that game without their top two tackles. So and their line was already bad before that.
But look, we got a bad offensive line, right? We considered to have one of the worst offensive lines in the
Yeah,
league.
we
So
do, but we didn't look that bad. And
yeah,
I guess you can look across the field and say it always can be worse because the
right.
Bears' offensive line was horrible. It was horrible. He didn't have no time, so I don't really blame Caleb for just sitting in there taking all the sacks and whatnot because you can't. Soon you get to the top of your jaw, somebody's right there in your face. Like he really couldn't do much. But
And
he's held to a higher standard because no one of our pick. He's on a team full of weapons. They had expectations at least to be a lot better than what they've been. And they just fell short of that. And you 19-3. And I thought there was some opportunity for him to hit some open receivers, but for some reason he just wasn't seeing the field. The rush was getting to him, and he struggled. So you look over there. I think if we was to redraft, do the whole draft over, how would you rank the quarterbacks and whatnot? Would you still go based on what you've seen through the first couple months of the season? Would you still take Caleb at one if you Chicago?
I'll go Jay and Daniels.
And
It's the way Jay and Daniels, Drake made Bo Nix, and then Caleb. I think Caleb the worst out of the
yeah,
ones that playing right
as it
now.
looks right now. Then speaking of it, they just fired their offensive coordinator. They just
Right.
let him go. So I mean that was crazy. And like I said, it's not a personnel issue because they got the personnel. They got talent. But that goes to show you can have all the talent you want, but if you don't have the chemistry, you don't have the offensive line, the coaching, that means it goes a lot. It goes a long way to seeing how you're going to do. So I feel like we got to. I think we're in a much better predicament than the Bears. I think the Bears got Green Bay this week, and we got
Yeah.
the Rounds. I'm gonna get into the Rounds game tomorrow, man. So y'all make sure y'all check me back out tomorrow. I got a special guest coming on tomorrow night. We're gonna break down this Rounds game, do like a preview of that with my boy. He coming on. But just for the night, I want to do a quick little recap. Gonzo, how you think Christian Gonzalez performed?
And
Stud, man. It was a
it's
lockdown.
week in and week out for him.
Yeah, he's a stud. Just
Man,
lockdown, man. Locking at everything that comes his way. I mean, Chicago got so many. They got three receivers, so we didn't just put them on
right,
one person. We talked about this last week. We said we have them moving around. I saw him on a Dunze. I think I saw him on Keenan Allen a couple times. But I think it was mainly on DJ Moore. I think
right.
Moore had like one catch to open up the second half for like 10 yards, I think. Uganda tried to get him that. Other than that, it wasn't much. I don't even
Mm,
think, I think they highest, I think Moore probably had the most yards. He probably had like 20 or 30 yards. Something if that. I don't even think he had that much. I'm just throwing a number out there, man.
What?
Uh they really couldn't do that. Marcus Jones played good too.
Oh
Marcus
yeah.
Jones played good. Dale Pettis, Johnson. Man, the whole team just played good. I don't have
But
nobody that played bad this week, man. On the pass rush. Now I don't think you can ask them to come out and give you 9 sacks every week.
right.
Yeah, that's a little bit over, but I don't think that's going to happen. But if they can be disruptive like that, because they can come out this week against the Rams and fall back to earth or whatnot. I mean, no pressure, Stafford eating us up, and I'm gonna say that for later on the week. I'm getting to that game tomorrow night. But I think for the most part, the defensive line was harassing. That was a rookie quarterback. Stafford is he's a veteran, 30 in his late 30s or whatnot. You don't think you better have that success against the Rams. But in saying that, we did see them play last night. They didn't look that good against the
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins. They did not. Their offense line didn't look good. Their defense was okay. I think that defense can be had. They got a young defense. They got some young players on the defensive line and whatnot. But I think Cooper Cup and Puka, they played pretty good. They couldn't get their run game going. But if the Dolphins could do that, you got to think we can, because the Dolphins defense really ain't been that good this year. So I think that we mess around. We getting around to the good time this week. But just want to stay on the Bears and Patriots game. Any other players stood out for you?
Kayshawn Booty.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, okay, yeah. He's starting to come on. Him and May is starting to build. I like what Pop had a solid game too.
Yeah.
I'm glad Pope got that touchdown. But Kayshawn Booty, you could tell May kind of trusts him. He's starting to
I feel
go
like
a lot.
I feel like that's his go-to guy right there.
Yeah,
I
he's
feel like
starting.
we should. I feel like we should get scheme up better ways to get Booty the ball because I feel like
Yeah,
He catches
Give him the ball on
majority
some more
everything.
slants, some screens, some
Right.
digs. Yeah, give him the ball. He should get. I mean, we don't have a number one receiver, but he should like get him the ball a little more than what you do. I think he had like 5 or 6 targets. Give him 12 targets. Give him 10
I think
targets or something like
I
that.
think he got potential to be one. If you
Yeah. If you
yeah
yeah, you
L,
won't know till you go to him more.
yeah LSU receiver.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say Pot Douglas could be a known because he's a smaller slot guy, and I
Yeah.
love Pop. Man, I think we need to get the ball to Pop a lot more than what we're
Right.
getting. Like, I think Pop should get about 10 targets a game. I think Pop should be a 10 target a game guy. Is what I think. Cause Pop in that slot, he's unguardable. We've seen that.
Right.
He's unguardable. So I mean, other than Booty, anybody else stood out to you?
Probably what, Dale Pettis,
There, yeah,
safety,
undrafted. Yeah, I gotta get a little
undrafted
undrafted.
safety. Tavai stepping up.
Taki, Brandon
Slot.
Schooler. I like how they
Jones.
use Schooler. That was weird, man. I like seeing them down there like that, but
It
it was a
was
good
fast.
it was a good scheme though, because they kept Kelly Wilson's pocket. I think he probably ran out like once or twice. So I know they convert that fourth down, but the way we used them was real good, man. On the Drake made interception, what did you see from that? Like those are the ones I don't really like. I mean,
Yeah.
just throw. He said he was throwing the ball away. I don't think he was throwing that
I
ball
don't think he was either.
away.
That gave me Mac Jones vibes, man.
Yeah, man, I'm like
Ooh,
he said after the game, he said he was trying to throw it away. There's no way, and there's no
nah,
way you
you
was
wasn't
throwing
trying
that
to throw
ball
that
away.
away. You don't
That's just
lob
a
nothing like that.
yeah.
I think he was trying to fit it in there.
Yeah, he trying to fit that one right there, man. There's no way you're throwing it because if you look at it, he jumped and then he rolled out. It like he hesitated a little bit, then he threw it. That like some Mac Jones, man. We seen that. We seen that the past couple of years right there, man. But there's no way he was throwing that. There's no way. I mean, he could say that, but I don't want to see it. Those are the I don't mind the pick he threw against the Texans. His first interception where he threw it over Pop Douglas' head. I don't mind
Oh
those.
yeah.
Because sometimes the ball get away. Then the one last week against Tennessee, I didn't like the second one when he threw it in, like he was on the other side of the field and kind of threw it deep. I didn't like that one. But the ones we can't have are the ones like that. That
Yeah.
was brutal. That was bad. Yeah, we can't have those, man. I don't
But I
mind the
was
other ones.
but I was glad he rebounded from that though. Like
Yeah,
after
he
that,
came back because that was like the first quarter, I think. Or no, it was
yeah,
second quarter. I think it was second
first
quarter.
it was around the first. I think
Yeah,
towards the end of the first, early second
yeah.
maybe.
He rebounded. He was on. Man, had some like 5 big time throws. I watched some of the film, like the all 22. Like he looked real good. He got a cannon. When he throws the ball, it don't like he really trying because he got so much of a arm or whatnot. He made a throw. The one he threw to Kayshawn Booty before they went to the 2 minute during the 2 minute drill. And how he fit that ball in there. I
Yeah,
seen
I
that from
seen
like the end zone view. That was crazy.
Yeah, I seen the all 22 of that. That was more impressive on the all 22. I was like, dang,
Yeah.
I ain't even seen that window.
That was crazy. That was a good corner that Kayshawn was going
Oh, that
against
was Jalen
too.
Johnson.
Yeah, Jalen. Yeah. So I was like, damn, man, that was just crazy right there,
But I
man.
but I can say I like a lot of people be getting AVP that heat. Like they want him
Oh
out.
yeah. Van Pelt had a good game. He
He
called a
called a good
real
game.
solid game. I think I tweeted this. I said this is the best game I think of the year. Coaching, I think offense and defense, everything.
Yeah, everything
Like,
was consistent.
yeah, he was more creative. I like the little the flea flicker pass
Oh yeah.
from Drake to Osborne back to Drake.
I
He
was
threw
like,
it to
dang, what's
Pop. Yeah, I like. He went into his bag. He was on his bag. He was in his bag on that
yeah, he
drive
was trying to
in this
dial stuff
game, man.
up.
Yeah, I like how that was that. That's now we want to continue to see that. Let's
But
not
I
go back to the OAVP. Let's continue
but
see them implement more stuff.
but I can say, man, when you got a run game going, you can do stuff.
Up a lot. Yeah.
Like I be like, man, he don't got no run game right now. So I mean, you can't really see as much like how he can be creative and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was good to see the run.
Yeah, I just want to see a lot more, man. A lot more, just a lot more from that, man. Get your playmakers the ball. We don't have many, but just get what you got the ball, man. Get Pop Douglas. When he gets the ball in space, he can make plays with it, man. So that's what I want to see a lot more from this game coming up against the Rounds. I'm like I said, I got a special guest. Y'all just join me. A special guest coming on tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Make sure y'all check me out. But we just focus on this Bears Patriots game so far. I think the defensive play calling. Like, seemed like we blitzed a lot too. We was coming after
Yeah,
Caleb, man. They was getting didn't have no time to throw the ball. Detroit Wise, I think he's very underrated. He don't get a lot of nobody talk about him, but he got like 5 sacks this year. He's been playing some good ball. Keon White, He came on, and then we did sign last Friday Yannick Ndakwe, the defensive end from the former of the Ravens. So I mean, as a pass rusher specialist, I think he can come in because we need another edge rusher. We need another edge pass rusher. So I think it can help. He should play this week against the Rams. Um, Other than that, man, for the most part, I felt like this was a good collective team win, and you got to build on it. We're sitting there now with what 3 wins. We won 2 out of our past 3. Drake Mays 2 and 3 as a starter. He didn't finish the Jets game, but that still goes in as a W for him because he started the game. I think we just got to build on it. I think this Rams team coming up this Sunday, if you basing off of last night, I think we can beat the Rams. I think we can. It's a 1 o'clock game. They're traveling way from across the west. Stafford, I mean, if you hang it, he gonna throw you an interception. If you hang in there, he's gonna throw you one. He is. Stafford's gonna throw. He's gonna give you a pick. He's a gunslinger though. I like Stafford though. He's kind of like Drake. They like to throw the ball a lot, throw the ball around a lot. But Stafford, you hang it, he gonna throw you one. You just gotta catch it. That's what I always like to say.
I heard the new edge rusher we got is upgrade Joshua Uche.
I would say he's a little better than Uche. He's bigger. I think he's got more experience. I think he can play against the run a little better than what Uche can, though. Now he can. They say he run past the quarterback when he's pass rusher, though. But for what I've seen, I think he could be a better Uche.
Yeah.
We need somebody that can get to the quarterback quick, man. Even if he's just coming in and just playing third down, that'd be solid. I think he's better than Uche.
Yeah.
Anthony Jennings, shout out to Anthony Jennings, man. He don't get a lot of love. He's a good player. He got a sack or two. He sets the edge real good. He can start to run. I mean, if Anthony Jennings had the pass rushing ability of like a Josh Uche, but like if Anthony Jennings or Uche was just one person, we'd have a good player.
Yeah.
I mean, Jennings, he can start the run. Yeah, he can start the run real good, but he's not really a pass rusher. So that's what we lacking.
Do you think Gonzalez is gonna be an All-Pro corner this year?
He'll be a Pro Bowl this year. Yeah, he should be a Pro Bowl. Yeah. If he keeps on what he's doing right now, he got to play. Let's say he's playing. He's going up against Puka and Cooper Kupp this week. And then we got Tyreek Hill, Waddle. Who we play after the?
I think the
Colts. Who they? I got Michael Pittman.
I think
like Josh Downs.
I think they best receiver Alec Pierce.
Yeah, okay. Well, they got some okay receivers. Then after the Colts, we got the Cardinals. I can't wait for that Cardinals game going up against Marvin Harrison. That's gonna be dope. Yeah. And then you got the Bills twice. They got Mari Coleman, Mari Cooper. We got the Chargers out. They don't really got no receiver that scared me. And I'm missing a game, man. Is that it? Cause we got like 7 games left.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I think that's it. We got like 7 games left. So, and based on the rest of our schedule, see, we got 3 wins right now. I think we might can get to 6.
If we get
3 more wins. I think if we beat the Rams, because right now it's crazy. I don't want to talk about this, but we're 2 games out of the last playoff spot, which is crazy. Now we're not making the playoffs, but we're 2 games out, and we went from the number 1 overall pick to number 7. So we fell back. But I don't care about the draft though. I mean, I just want to win some games.
If we beat the Rams, I know that locker room going. They gonna think so.
If we beat the Rams, we tie what we won. We won 4 games last year. So anything more than 4 wins is a win for the season.
That's what I'm saying.
anything more. Yeah. So we beat the Rams. I think we beat the Rams. We can get to 6, maybe even 7. If we lose to the Rams, I think we'll get to 5. Because I think the Dolphins game next week, that's gonna be tough. We don't never win it. That's gonna be tough. Like
and then it's gonna be in Miami.
Yeah, you can't sleep on Miami, man. You can't sleep on them. That's gonna be a tough one. I'm probably going to go ahead and mark that one down as an L right there in Miami. I think we'll beat the Colts. I think we'll steal one from Buffalo because they might not be playing for not later on in the year. And maybe Arizona. Either Arizona or Chargers, you split that one. It still gives you probably 6 right there. So we just have to wait and see. But this Rams game is going to be a defining game. We can get this one here against the Rams. I think I could definitely just get in the 6. And that's just like a Super Bowl for as bad as we've been the last few years. And as bad as the expectations been, it's kind of like a Super Bowl, really. You won 6, and a lot of people didn't even have you winning that many.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting to see, man. So, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button on YouTube. Give me the thumbs up, man. I appreciate it. And on Facebook, share the content. But yeah, man, if that's what you got anything else for tonight, man, before we get off? You froze a little. You got anything else, man, tonight before we get off?
Nah, that's about it, man.
Oh, real quick, what's your prediction for the game Sunday? Since I ain't gonna have you back on probably this week.
Sunday. Damn.
That's a yeah, we home game, yeah, around this bit, yeah.
So I say what? I say 24-20. Us.
Okay, okay. You got a feeling we gonna win that one?
I feel like we can win now especially after watching them last night.
I just don't want us to fall back down. Come back to being the Patriots this Sunday. You know,
I
penalties
mean,
and can't run.
if we lose, I just hope it's competitive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like a Seattle Seahawks type of game.
I don't want another one though. If we get, I want us to win that. It's crazy that the bar is so low that if we just got to be competitive in the game. I want to
Right.
win it. So we'll see what happens, man. Just looking forward to having you back on next week, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Hey, that's gonna be it for the Kansas Past Star Pages podcast tonight. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share the content on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all that, man. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. All right, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah.